Okay, now is the encoding having a trouble because it was just loading Vtuber Studio, or are we good to go? I think it was just that it was loading Vtuber Studio that caused the issue. I think we're good to go now. Now, what the hell were we doing last time? It's been a few days since we played. Oh yes, I had picked up some of the very basic stuff to be able to make a new farm for iron. Because we're going to need a lot of iron. The question is, where was the iron rock that we found? I'm sure we found one. Got a feeling it was this one up here. Was this the iron rock? It indeed was the iron rock. Oh no, I thought we had the, at one point we had the spare key. Did I find... We did find... I'm actually not gonna put the good one here. As much as I want to. Probably a better idea to put this good one on the scarlet ore. Because then we can actually make more of the good drills without having to hunt for more scarlet deposits. And we should have plenty of tin. So for that iron, well, at least for now, we can dump in a bunch of, like, the basic drills. You've got a load of tin bars. Getting only half as good as the Scarlet ones, but a hell of a lot cheaper. So we'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. Anything else worth selling? Not really. Let's start working through it. So we already have another fireball staff. Make another generator because we'll need another one anyway. Don't think we'll need more than that. Shame we don't quite have the stuff for Scarlet. Get a robot arm, that would be really useful to have if we can get a robot arm. Do I have iron anywhere? Oh, we do need the electrical plates for the floor. Hey, sheepy. How are the fires of hell? By which I mean the fires that you were creating. Spider raid? There's no spiders here. Only me and my pet. One of these days I'm going to click on the add guest button and I'm going to see what it does. Because it says add guest next to your name, Sheeper. Speaking of Sheeper, I wonder if he's still alive. Where was he? Was he... Oh, he was down in this one, wasn't he? And I'm... up here. Because yes, there is a sheep somewhere that I tamed called Sheeper. And then I just left him in the pasture. I left him in the meadows to roam and stream and do whatever sheepers do. I think it's just bar. Should probably eat. Seeing my health is actually low. Will the pig last? The answer was no. Do you believe I'm on fire? We're too low. Don't kill me, don't kill me. It's dead? Oh no. So the last I caught of it was you were talking about how it seems like it could be a really good build if you get through the first little bit. Mainly because it was just expensive to buy the stuff to actually do the build. Oh, the spider. Oh, okay. Is this the same one that's been haunting you for the past 2 weeks now? Did you Bible it? Step 1 on the journey to greatness. Then, because we're lazy, we bring a smelter with us. Also make a salvage station and repair station here too. Because now we can, boom, refresh that. That's got a gun. The farmer vine got me. Curses. Right, is there anything we can make that's going to make life easier for us? I really do wish there was a way of having automated defenses. Alas. I do not think that will happen. So we do have what looks like mostly. Yeah, you can tell I mined it. You can tell I mined it with a full backpack as well because of all the stuff I'm picking up on the way. This reminded me as well that I needed to set up, once we've at least got the Scarlet Ore for the what you call it, the extra robot arm. We need to set that up to automatically start smelting the tin. Because we're going to need a shit ton of tin to be able to make enough cracks to be able to get to these places without having to run for ages. Down. Also need to try out some more pets. Since we started off with, you know, ranged fireball pet, I was not that concerned. Also, it'd be really nice if one of these farmers dropped the hat. Right, let's see. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Perfect. That gives us enough stuff to make a robot arm. Which actually might be good to put down here first. Oh, another ring of rock. How useful. I suppose I can keep it. Just in case I ever have anyone else join in the world. Then I can give them a full set of the good rings. Rid of the root seed as well, we don't want it. Right, so if we... put you here. We take that one. I'd have thought this through. I would have bought an extra station with us. Went too far down for it. No, not that was in fact me looking at the wrong thing. That was me looking at a blur, thinking it was a line of bridge that I put down, but it was in fact not. It was in fact the fact that I haven't got my glasses on, and my blurred vision made me see a line that wasn't there. Woohoo! Okay, things I would like to get hold of without stealing from my other characters, because yeah, they obviously already have decent kit. The farmer's hat and 2 of the rings that I think drop in the what's the Sky Forest or something it's called. The rings and the hat I think give chance of double harvest, which makes farming so much better. I think between them it gives you like almost a 50% chance extra of just having more stuff. And more stuff means more seeds, and more seeds means more farm, and more farm means more food, and more food means more things, and more things means more seeds, and repeat. But currently our farm is quite small because I don't really pay any attention to it. Right, you. 1 robot arm, please. could have sworn I put a ring of stone in here somewhere. There it is. Make sure they're together. Oat tulip and oat seeds in there as well. I really should at some point actually put more time and effort into getting this farm up and running. Maybe I'll do that once I've got this robot arm down in place. Because what the robot arm will do is it will automatically pick up anything it finds and put it into the thing next to it. So if we put it between where the ores get dumped out and the smelter that smelts the ores, it will pick up the ore and dump it into the smelter. Means we won't have to keep on going back and forwards to try and actually do anything with it. We can just leave it running. And then in an hour's time, go back and find a bunch of ore already smelted for us, ready to go. The plan really will be to do that with all of the ores that we found. We've got the tin one, we've got an iron one, we've got a gold one, and we have the scarlet one, which we're about to put together. I think we have found a copper rock somewhere. Couldn't tell you where though. So let's get the robot arm ready. We put you here. Nope. We don't put you there. We have to make sure we're using the right angle first. And then let's make sure they're all working. Theoretically, if I... Right, so the arrow... Does the arrow need to be pointing... Oh, I know why it's not working. It's we haven't got the power to it. There we go. That makes more sense. I have a better weapon, I'm sure. The hand and mortar is too risky. And the mortar has explosive damage, which will actually hit us as well. Whilst I've got this stuff here, let's grab it. We need a new hoe as well, thinking about it. I think the last hoe we got rid of because we just weren't using it and we needed the copper desperately at the time. Was there anywhere? Hopefully, this area over here might be solid. Also, I forgot I have a bunch of chests up here as well. I got a feeling this place isn't solid. It might be from there. One thing I haven't been doing as much as I should have, putting torches down everywhere. Don't think it affects the spawn rate of things. Stuff will still spawn, even if there's a light there. It just makes it a hell of a lot easier for us to work out what we're doing and where we are. Oh jeez. Oh, okay, that was less worrying than I thought it was going to be. I'm used to those being massive chain reactions. this is barely going to be enough for one set of the seeds, isn't it? I might have to make this a really long farm. Because this was just our bomb pepper seeds. So got a bunch of heartberries. A bunch of kapok seeds. For fibre. A bunch of, well, a small amount of glow tulip and bloat seeds to work on multiplying. That's also another thing I want to have the scarlet ore for, the sprinklers. So we don't have to keep on messing around and having to water the stuff. Well, I suppose we'll at least go and collect the remains of our last body that I completely glossed over when it happened, just because I was annoyed. I'm very much not a fan of the foresty and the jungly dudes that have, you know, massive guns. I'm not even sure what it is that they spawn on. Because if I can work out what they spawn on, I can remove it. And it may be extremely simple. It may be that I just have to remove everything that's on the ground. Because that's normally what causes the spawn. It's not so much the biome that you're in, it's the floor tiles. So like cave moss will spawn certain things, or cave fungus floor, or whatever it's called. Will allow the weird grub things to spawn on it. Great for farming. make yourself a room full of that flooring. Stick in a bunch of spike traps. Job's golden. Also, we've already got 23 of these things. That is quite ridiculous. I wasn't expecting quite that much. Not that quick. Okay, so it might be this lush moss. Hello, target practice. You can't get to me. Oh, I almost didn't see you there. Evening bread. Good. We'll eat their bread. Haha. There we go. The lush moss grows tiny berries that attracts cavelings of the corresponding area. So hopefully, now that we've picked most of it up off the floor, if we're careful anyway, we might not need to worry quite so much about the cavelings beating the crap out of us now. Well, let's get rid of some more of this stuff. I really do wish that there was a button around here that would sort the inventory. There is one for chests. It's just very annoying that I can never see one. I mean, I could be completely blind. It could be staring me right in the face. But I do not see one. Oh, we have an ocarina. So let's just throw away all of the rubbish. We keep the bloat oat. Bomb pepper and root can go. The tombstone can go. We'll never need that. Heartberry we don't need for now. Fungi seed. Seed that only grows in mold. I have no idea where we found that. Yeah, what would be wonderful now would be to make another robot arm and a chest. Although I don't think there is a maximum amount of things that can end up in here. So I think it can just keep going, and we just have to... We return back every, like, hour. And there's going to be, like, 50 scarlet bars for us to use. So let's leave that to it. We've got enough bars for now. We can make at least a couple more robot arms. So we can go and add that extra bit of automation to the tin rock. We can go and do the same thing to the iron rock. Copper rock, I'm not... Oh, actually, I can't remember what... I've got a feeling that the train tracks might have been made of copper. In which case, we are going to need to automate a copper rock as well. Because we're going to need a lot of copper. At some point we need to murder that thing as well. So, next major upgrade. We need a bunch of iron. That's fair enough, because we're going to go and fix that anyway. We have one of these. Make sure we've got the 8 that we need. We have a generator. We've got a robot arm, which you're going to want. Go and drop a few more of these. seeds that we don't have enough of. Down. Wait, have a look what the sprinkler needed. Scarlet and iron. It's really annoying how we need 2 more iron to get that last one. So the iron was this one. We can just cheat. Get there quicker by going through the back end of the farm. Again, I need to go around and get rid of a bunch of the slime to stop these things spawning. There's Ginger with his weird history facts. Oh god, this was not the way I wanted to go. This is the goopy floor area. I'm gonna cheat and go through the entire wall. So we do that. Pop one of those in each corner, so they're all working. Make it so we can see what's going on. the basic workbench. We need some dirt walls because we got rid of the rest. These are clay walls, not dirt walls. Then we dump you there. This wasn't the tin, this was the iron. This was a freaking iron rock, wasn't it? It wasn't. This is another tin rock, isn't it? Well, you're a gold one. Not useful yet. Were you... You were the iron's on the other side of the area. We already have a tin one set up. Get rid of the tin, we don't want it. Ground slime can go too. That just sounds like a job to give to sheep. Let's pretend that we didn't go to the completely wrong side of the area that we wanted. Let's just eat some hearty meat steaks. And pretend nothing was wrong at all. We did not a stupid do. So down. Go through the meadow. We'd already cut a hole through here. Because this is where we first started getting the track put down. Oh, we'd already got the part of it, at least, automated. So do that. And we do that. And then we put all this iron. 180 iron worth of smelting to do. That is a lot of things. Growling and snoring on the other side, I ask you. Right, next things to make. Getting at least one sprinkler would be nice. If for no other reason than just making sure we know just how many we need. Is there either a 3x3 deal? Or they could also be a 4x4 or 5x5. It's been a while. Right, so now scarlet ore is automated, iron ore is automated. Getting a copper one automated would be nice. Am I going to look for a copper node this time round? Probably not. There's bound to be one somewhere. They aren't exactly uncommon. And I might have even found one before and just forgot to mark it on the map. That wouldn't surprise me. Right. One sprinkler, please. Okay, it's a 5 by 5. I'm good with that. Actually, a hell of a lot better than I was remembering that it was like a 3 by 3. Which would have meant it would get 8 plants within its thing, rather than the one, you know, the amount that we've got, which is wonderful. Oops. I suppose since we have so much scarlet ore, there's nothing really holding us back making a bunch of scarlet tools as well now. Goodbye, copper hoe. You lasted us the whole however long. Right, step 1, we need scarlet workbench. 10 tin, 15 iron. Before we do this, I'm making another robot arm. We have a smelter. That's perfect. We have everything else we need. So we have the tin automated up here, just not fully automated to smelt itself. Perfect. We have the 3 most useful ones going. I do have the stuff to partly work on the gold if we really want to. So we do have a gold rock down here. What I would really like though is if we could write on here. So we can put down things, but we can't actually flag them or like write anything with them. And we don't get many options to choose from for map markers either. I mean, some things it's not so hard to tell. Once you like, you know what you're looking at, it's not so bad. It's like these 3 red dots here. Are those... Yeah, is that like tin ore? I'm guessing the gold bit is gold ore. And the red could be iron ore. But there are sometimes it's easy to see what's actually on the map. Basically, when it's gold. Yeah, when it's bright yellow, you know it's a gold. You know, a 2x2 thing of yellow is going to be gold. Which is this bit here. And what I should do really is put the flag slightly to the side. See, unfortunately, I only thought to flag these 3, and I'm sure... that I have seen a copper rock somewhere. But obviously it was not that important to me at the time. And so I haven't actually flagged it somewhere. Which of course means now I'm going to have to go around every single tunnel I've made. To see if I can actually find it. But I think that is the thing I'll do off stream. Because that just sounds like a pain to try and do whilst on stream. I think the colour that we're looking for is this, like, slightly pale red. I think that is the colour of copper. So since I've very much been going around at random for a lot of it, I haven't really like kept track of where a lot of the useful things are. So it could well be that it's going to be in a really easy place to get hold of, because like I say, it is copper, so it should be relatively common. And finding it sooner rather than later would be good, if only for the fact that it means we'd be able to start production earlier. And again, I do need to remember that I should be lighting all this stuff up so I can see what I'm doing. But because monster spawns are not tied to light like Minecraft, I keep neglecting my lights. Yeah, this is definitely the colour of the copper ore on the map. It's this sort of pale salmon, pink, red colour. The hard part will be finding where, if anywhere, on here we've already found one. Because I'm just seeing a lot of it just in walls that we haven't touched. Which is great in a pinch. We can go and actually collect it all up. But really, we want that. We want that giant stone. That we can slap in the miners. Have them work on it whilst we just sit back and wait for it all to blow over. We've got one scarlet farm. That's another scarlet farm. Which is fine, I guess, but not really needed that much. One will mostly be enough for now, I think. The main thing would just be finding that one large copper rock that's... I'm sure I have seen one. But it was before I had access to drill technology, so I just ignored it. I would have seen it earlier. If it was up here somewhere, I would have seen it. But you know what? For now, I don't care. Just return back. I need 20 scarlet bars. All of these entail going to all the other stuff. Okay, so... Rail needs copper bars. Right. I think I might call it there for now. We can go for like an hour and a half. And I want to go to sleep before my brain starts doing its usual thing of shutting off halfway through a sentence and me forgetting what I was talking about, like the other day. We've made a decent bit of progress. We've gone in and we've not only done the first stage of automation, but the second stage of automation of the Scarlet ore. So I could just basically sit this character here just doing nothing now. And that will just slowly add bars and shore up our resources. We've done the same for the iron down in the southwest. Whilst the game's running and we're doing whatever, that will be mining and smelting iron for us for when we need it. And the same with the tin. We've put the arm in place now to automate the smelting of the tin ore. So no longer are we going to have to run to each of those three things to pick stuff up, chuck it in a furnace, and then run back to whatever we were doing to make sure things don't disappear, because these things are all going to be automatically done. All we need to do is, when we need some, go and collect it, and it's ready to go. Which is why I would like to get like 4 lines down for rail. Well, at least 3. 1 to go easily to the scarlet, 1 to go to the iron, and 1 to go to the tin. And then 1 for the gold and 1 for the copper when we find a copper one. And when we've automated the gold. Which, not bothered doing that yet. But if yes, we did have the new skill, so now 25% chance to gain additional ore from walls. I'm not going to complain about that. I think we're going to go for mine next. And then for archaeologist. So a max rank of archaeologist is a 1% chance to drop a valuable item from a mined wall. I think that's going to be things like, you know, caveling skulls. Stuff like that we can sell to merchants for a bit of coin. It might be to do with rings and various other drops as well. It might increase the chance of that happening. I don't know. But I think for the most part, it's just the money items that turn up with that. Let's finish off escape artists to reduce the snare and stuns for her. The snare and snuns, I was about to say. And then probably breaking barriers, so extra armor of current movement speed increase. Could be worth it. Not sure which of these I'd go for. They're both good. That would be nice to get to. Seething Blade. Chance to restore health on a hit. Not a high chance, but it's a chance nonetheless. Cheat death would be nice too, when we eventually get the vitality points. Crafting will be fine. Once I put in the effort to make a load of, get a load of wood together and just make a ton of bridges and a ton of railway pieces for the railroad, because those will give us good experience for that too. But for now, like I say, I will save and quit. Before my brain starts to go on the ramble-thon. Who do we have online? I'll send everyone to Fromage. You've gone from one sheep to me to another sheep. Sounds like a decent plan. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. It's been fun as always. Got a little bit of stuff to done. A little bit of stuff done. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be back on. I have picked up the hurdy-gurdy kit, so that at some point we'll have to build that. We'll see when that happens this week or next. Until then, thanks for watching, and I'll send you to Fromage. Bye-bye.